you see this at Instagram. So, real question, like, why don't some of y'all pay child support? And I'm only asking because there was a lot of men that was upset that that woman got 50,000 in back child support. They were highly upset about it, and I'm like, it's back child support. Like, what are you mad about? What is so hard about paying your child support? Like, if you're not doing anything else for the children, you don't spend time with them, you don't do anything that's going to enhance their life or help their life, why can't you pay child support? I don't I don't see anything wrong with paying child support for a child that you probably don't even deal with, probably don't get on the weekends, probably don't spend time with, probably only pick them up when your grandma's asking to see her grandbaby or your mother's asking to see your grandbabies. And other than that, you really don't do anything with the children. But these men was big mad about the mother getting that money, and the man wasn't paying anything. Like, I don't understand why men, like, if you know it's your child, you know that or your children, you know they're yours, but you don't want to pay child support because you think that it's hurting the mother. And in a way, it is hurting the mother, but at the same time, your child is not getting some of the things that they need because she can't work 24/7. You can work as much as you want because you ain't got them kids. And I'm only asking because I don't think money is even the issue. And I say that because of personal experience. I didn't meet my father until I was 18, 19. And from what I was told, he didn't want to pay child support either. This man made six figures. So he knew I was his. And then later on, well, my mother passed, and somebody told him that my mother passed because he ended up marrying one of my mother's cousins. So one of the family members told him that my mother had passed, and his response was like something like, "Oh, I really loved your mother," or some nonsense. And in my head, I'm like, you didn't even want to pay child support. Like, how much could you love somebody? Hi, how much could you really love somebody? You didn't want to pay child support for your child, like. And then later on, finding out that when we did start talking again, found out that he was making six figures, like, but didn't want to pay child support. So I'm serious. It's a real question. Like, why don't y'all want to pay child support for children, especially if you know those children are yours? You done had the blood test. You done did whatever. What is the big deal about paying child support for a child that you don't see, that you don't spend time with, you don't care about their emotional well-being, their mental well-being? You don't do anything for that child. Why is it? Why is that a big deal? I'm really trying to understand. No pickup, no drop off, no nothing on the weekends. It's just that child and the mother. So why are y'all not wanting to pay child support when that's like the least you can do? Because the mother left you, because you hate the mother? Untraceable DNA would be a great superpower. I guess it would be for a deadbeat. But it's like, when she don't want to be with you, that means you don't take care of the kids. You don't. Those ain't your kids. Like, they're still your kids. They still need to eat. They still need things. They still need books. They need bags. They need clothing. They need underwear. They need socks. Like, just because you're not with the mother, that means you don't pay child support anymore. You don't take care of that child. They need to eat, and these kids eat, 4 or 5 times a day. So I'm just trying to understand, and that's why I was saying the same thing with my biological father. Like, he was making six figures and still didn't want to pay. Olan still didn't want to pay child support. So it's just, are you really that petty that you rather see your child suffer? You rather see your child not have what they need? High villages up desert. You rather not see your child have what they need because you and the mother ain't together, or you don't like the mother and can't stand the mother. And I'm not even saying that you have to pay child support. I don't speak Spanish, Natalia. I'm not saying you have to pay child support. Like, you could buy the kids stuff that they need, but if they with the mother, they using her lights, her stuff. They're in her house. Because I know a lot of guys be like, oh, she gonna take the money and da da da. If you paying $56 a week, like, she ain't buying nothing with that but some cereal and some noodles. Like, it's not it's not, you know, you're not getting a whole lot of money, a whole lot of stuff with some of these child support payments, especially some of y'all that's in the rear. And then people were big mad about this woman getting $52,000 in the after she done took care of these kids. Like, come on, you got to be kidding me. No hablo español. You got to be kidding me. So really, what's the reason? What's the reason for not paying child support? Because I really want to know. And y'all don't owe me no explanation. So I'm not talking to you. Y'all don't owe me no explanation. But at the same time, it's like, people are big mad that she got this money. And it's like, why? She took care of the kids all this time and he wasn't paying nothing, so why would she not get the money? She should get the money. She's taking care of the kids by herself. And they're talking about, oh, now he can't create generational wealth. Well, maybe his kids can. Like, it just doesn't sit with me well that people don't want to take care of their kids. And then some of y'all jokers go around and just have baby after baby, just keep having all these babies and don't do nothing for them. Constantly having all these children, and it's like, why not stop having kids? Then you won't be in the rear for child support. You won't have back pay. You won't end up, because I know some states they put you in jail. You won't be in jail. So it would make more sense for you to just stop being petty and pay your child support. Go get your kid the things that they need. Stop acting like the mother is out here getting her nails done. I mean, because some of y'all paying like $50 a week, and $50 ain't paying for nothing. That's kind of a meal. And then some of you dads don't even know, because you don't have your kids with you. You don't really know what the cost of taking care of kids is. But you think she's spending your money, your little bit of $50, a little bit of nothing, basically, and mad about it because she got $50,000. And at the end of the day, like, that's from his grandmother. It's still his grandmother, regardless of how y'all feel about the situation or not. We don't know. She could have wanted him to have it more than her son and just never got a chance to change it. We don't really know. But I do know some of y'all jokers ain't paying child support because y'all just deadbeats, or y'all just bitter with the baby mom because she done moved on with her life because she don't want to be with you no more. And then you go out and make more kids, and then you do the same thing, and then it's everybody else but you. If he was paying it, they wouldn't have taken it if he was paying it. Like, nobody wants to talk about that. If he was paying it, they wouldn't have taken it. You can't take what they don't owe. So if you're catching this video later on, serious question, like, why don't y'all pay child support when you have children with some of these women, and you know she's struggling, you know your baby's struggling, because if she's struggling, your baby's is struggling. So really, what's really going on? Well, I'll talk to you guys later.